Welcome everybody to the first Per Play Sip podcast. My name is Chuck Patton and I am the proprietor at Perfect Day Cafe, and this is my amazing team. We're so excited about starting up this first podcast, sharing it with you, sharing the mission of everything's going on. We tried to orchestrate all of our cats in here, but of course, it's like herding cats, as we say on here. But as our podcasts go by, we'll make sure that we have our forever friends in here. We are in the cat room of the Perfect Day Cafe on Bardstown Road in Louisville, Kentucky. We actually have two locations, Perfect Day Cafe, here in Louisville in the heart of the Highlands, as well as Covington, Kentucky in the tri-state area, right near Cincinnati, Ohio. This is Farrah. I don't even know if she's in the screen. Who do you have?
This is Tiger Lily.
This is Tiger Lily. So we are in adult cat season, and yes, we are a cat cafe. Most of you all who are watching this right now, if you've been introduced to our very first one, you're probably part of our social media, on our email list, all that good kind of stuff. But I'm going to give you kind of a little introduction of what it is that Perfect Day Cafe is and a little bit about us. We actually have another podcast, which will be our second one, will be coming out, all about the first day. So it's a big question people ask us about, how did you start this, why did you start it, all that fun kind of stuff. And we're going to actually do that in our next podcast. So anyway, cat cafes. We started this cat cafe on August the 8th, 2018. We had great aspirations, and of course they far exceeded that. We thought we were going to do 300 adoptions. We ended up doing close to 1,600 adoptions. So this is a cat cafe that does more adoptions than any cat cafe across the country. We say that in much respect of all the other cat cafes. They do an amazing job. It's just something that really we give a kudos to our community here for doing that adoptions. We're not taking them all home, although Robert gave it a shot. But
I've not taken any from here.
Well, it's true. He's got them off for fosters and things. So anyway, so we started on August the 8th, and we said we're going to do 30 adoptions. And then we're going to do 300, and then we did 30 adoptions within 3 days. The second year, we ended up doing close to 1,700 adoptions. COVID year, we did 1,800, and then we are now projected to do close to 1,700 for this particular year. Or I'm sorry, we did that for last year, and we're continuing to meet that for this year. For Covington, Kentucky, we were super excited. We did just around 740 in the first fiscal year that we have. And as of the past 3 months, we're actually trending towards 1,000 adoptions, which is amazing because that's during adult season. And I am so proud of the community, and I'm so proud of our team here. So with that, I'm going to introduce you to Robert and Rosemary. Been here since day one, and they're going to tell you a little bit about the cafe. It's their baby as well too, so we're super excited to share it.
To be clear, the only baby I will ever have is this. So yes, I'm Robert Mason. I'm the operations manager at Perfect Day Cafe, which mostly means I take care of the behind-the-scenes stuff that's boring, but still has to be taken care of. But I'm going to talk about our mission a little bit. So like Chuck said, our goal the first year was for 300 adoptions, and we blitzed that by a lot. But we started with what we call them kitty performance indicators. KPIs, which if you run a business, you're familiar with KPIs standing for, what's it? Key performance indicators, usually. But of course, we had to put our spin on that. So that was to be a unique destination in Louisville, to increase adoptions in the state, and to donate money to shelters. So obviously we did that adoption one really well. I do think the community has embraced us as a very unique destination. It's more of a cat cafe and a movie type of night now instead of dinner and a movie. And then the donations to shelters, we've done $44,000 to KHS and KCAS.
No, that's just a KHS.
Oh, that's just KHS, the Kentucky
close
Humane
to,
Society.
Close to $10,000 in our Northern Kentucky.
In our Northern
location.
Kentucky. So
Yeah.
over $50,000 donated to shelters. Of course, we can't do what we do here. You know, we don't go out and catch the cats ourselves. We don't do that. So shelter partners are so important, and we're working with over 50 counties, or 50 shelters now between this location and our second location.
Yeah.
And then now I will introduce Rosemary Cundiff-Brown.
Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into our podcast. We have wanted to do this for a long, long time, so we're super thankful that we finally can get it off the ground. I wanted to talk a little bit about who is going to want to listen to our podcast, right, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Well, if you like cats, obviously, but also if you're interested in how cat cafes work, if you're interested in how you can help your local shelters. A big thing we're going to be covering is the entire adoption process. So what happens from the moment you come to a cat cafe? How does it work? Where do the kitties come from? Once you're approved, how do we help you after you've made a match, which we help you with that as well. But what happens from the moment you sign those adoption papers and that baby is a member of your family? What happens from the time you leave to the time you get them home? So we talk about their medical needs. We talk about how to get them used to the other animals, whether you have another cat, you have dogs, you have children. Children aren't animals, I'm aware of that. But if these cats have never been around small children, it's very helpful. And Kentucky Humane Society has done such an amazing job of training those of us who are the adoption counselors here at Perfect Day, that when you leave here, you are extremely educated, informed, realistic. That's a thing, because, you know, these cats are rescue animals. I was talking to Karen from the Kentucky Humane Society, and she was talking about how amazed she was at how educated our adopters are when they leave, just all around from the Kentucky Humane Society, and that we're so proud. We call ourselves a business with a purpose, and we are so proud, especially to have animals like tiger lilies here, or some of the other animals that are from more of the rural shelters, because they would not have what we call a positive outcome. And so that is our goal. We say, as the kitten lady says, goodbye is the goal. And we are here to help you, not only with our YouTube channel and our podcast, but here every single day when you come in and help us with our mission. We are here to help you make a match and make that a healthy and happy match so that you can have that animal in your home for a long, long time. And that is our job. So, and we're also going to be hopefully having some veterinarians. We're going to be having some cat behaviorists. We're going to talk about not just how to get your cat used to things in your home, but also a lifetime of animal care, which is really, really important.
And we may have some cats on camera too.
Well, we have tiger lilies right here. We have a couple.
And we may have some kittens on camera as well too.
As it becomes kitten season, we will definitely have some kittens on camera for sure.
Yeah, so I tell you what, I'm just, for those of you that have been here before, adopted here before, all that good kind of stuff, we're just so privileged and blessed. I feel so blessed to have team members like this, but all of our team in Covington, all of our team here in Louisville, everybody, as Rosemary said it as well too, this is a business with a purpose. So anybody that's working here has a job with a purpose as well too. One of the things that I've always talked about is that what's so distinct about us is I feel as if we've been somebody that is a strong back as well as a giving hand. So there's a lot of people out there that are saying, well, hey, you know, maybe here's a donation, everything, and they are invaluable. But we have guys and gals like this that just do so much and sacrifice so much. And I think that's, you know, I thank you guys and I thank everybody from our both locations for everything that they're doing. But I think I share in sharing this, that our mission is so important to us. And so when we were trying to figure out what it is that we could do, that's Farah. She's the dominant one.
She has leadership skills.
And she's breaking COVID protocols. So, no, but when we're trying to get our mission, we started thinking, well, what can we do? How do we make this even bigger than what it is right now. And the way we really felt like that was going to happen is how we could not only speak on behalf of our shelter, but other people who are looking for resources in order to adopt, introducing your cat to other cats, to dogs, to how can you help your shelter. They always love it when you donate towels and some of those other things, but they need money. They need money for all of the medicines that they have and that the personnel and everything. And we're going to help share all these things, and hopefully there's an insight to this, that if you're an adopter or you're looking to take a cat into your household and things like that, we are here as a resource to you, so hopefully we can make this something better and something more successful. Did you see kind of the stress on her face because Farrah started running after that?
May have to toss a toy over there.
We may have to put Farrah in timeout a little bit, but she just wants to play. That's the problem. But hopefully we find this as a great resource, and we really appreciate you if you are one of our adopters or came in and visited. And please do us a favor. As we start to expand our reach, the only way that can happen is if you like and subscribe with us on YouTube here. And as we're going to accumulate more of these podcasts and episodes until the point in which we can start publishing as a podcast as well too. But please share with your friends, let them know what's going on. We've got a very, very wide variety of subject matters, and we should be doing this every single week.
Share to care.
Share to care.
That's what we say.
That's right. So you will make a difference, and you don't really need to do anything other than to introduce us to your friends and let them know what it is that we're doing, and then hopefully we can all continue to make an even larger impact. More adoptions, more shelters, and of course, more visitors coming in here and more advocacy for the animals. So we want to appreciate everything you have, and remember, at the end of the day, we hope you have a perfect day. Thank you all so much.